Did the Mafia ever stop existing? Many claim that organized crime died with the end of Prohibition, when gangsters could no longer make millions distilling illegal booze. Others argue that the mob never truly stopped being a dangerous force in the world. So what's the truth? Here's a hint. The outfit isn't dead. It's just richer, smarter, and invisible. In 2025, Chicago's real power doesn't wear a badge. It wears a business suit. This is the new Chicago outfit. Welcome to my channel. Before we begin, a quick message from our sponsor. Let's dive right into it. The story of the Chicago outfit dates all the way back to the Roaring '20s. Back then, it was mostly about numbers, policy, and payoffs. These days, it is more likely to be about skimming millions from union, pension funds, or controlling sports betting rings that rake in billions of dollars every year. Sure, there's still plenty of loan sharking and bookmaking going on, but those old school rackets are just the tip of the iceberg. Today, the outfit isn't even called the outfit anymore. If you're wondering if the mob is still around in 2025, the simple answer is yes, but don't expect to find them running illegal casinos or making corpses disappear. Those days are over. Instead, the Chicago mob lives and breathes in boring places like strip malls and accounting offices. And there's no better place to see this evolution than in the heart of Chicago. This city is where the original outfit got its start. And today, it's still home to the families that carry on the legacy. After all, the Italian-American Mafia didn't get its start with Michael Corleone. The first 5 families emerged in the U.S. in the early 1900s, starting right here in Chicago. By 1920, the gangs were formed, the territories were mapped, and the streets ran red with the blood of rivals. It might seem hard to believe now, but until recently, this was the most violent time in the city's history. From gangland wars to assassination attempts, these streets were a literal war zone. Now, sure, you can still catch a stray shooting or two, but it's nothing compared to the past. Why? Well, today's mob isn't interested in gang wars. For them, the only enemy is the federal government. And the feds have been after the outfit since before it had a name. Ever heard of Elliot Ness? Yeah, him. Well, he was originally sent in to take down the gangs of Al Capone, a.k.a. Scarface, a.k.a. the most infamous gangster in history. When Prohibition ended in 1933, so did the era of mob rule in Chicago. At least, that's what everyone thought. See, Capone might have spent 7 years inside for tax evasion, but that didn't mean the outfit was done. After Capone, several lieutenants took over the family. Men like Paul Ricca, who ran things from prison after getting hit with 18 separate racketeering charges. Or Sam Giancana, who built up Las Vegas while moonlighting as a mob boss. Then there's Tony Accardo, a smooth operator who led the family through some of its most profitable years. And finally, we have Angelo LaCava, the boss who brought us the modern outfit. He took over in 1981, and he had a vision. While previous bosses focused on flashy crimes like casino gambling, Luca was more interested in unions and waste disposal. He also created the Commission Enforcement Team, or CET, a dedicated group of soldiers tasked with dealing with any federal snoops who got too close to the outfit's operations. And they dealt with them permanently. These days, it's hard to say exactly how many bodies the CET has buried. But if the mob ever made one rule, it was don't talk to the feds. That alone makes it impossible to know what really happened to the outfit after Luca's death in 1993. Did they fade away quietly? Was there a bloody gang war? Or did a new boss step up and keep everything running smoothly? Well, thanks to corp records, wiretaps, and tons of man-hours from law enforcement, we have a pretty good idea. We know that Tony the Ant Dionovic eventually took over. But as far as what he and the rest of the family did after that, well, let's just say it's classified. By the late 90s, the outfit had changed. The flashy murders and headline-making trials were gone. Instead, they moved their rackets online and started operating more like a business. It wasn't easy. Since 1975, the government had been targeting mob-connected businesses through RICO laws. That meant anyone with ties to the mob could get their assets frozen, their bank accounts shut down, and even their citizenship revoked. But by the early 2000s, the outfit had learned how to adapt. The new strategy was simple: move everything offshore and run everything through shell companies. As for suspicious wire transfers, well, those were handled by the crew in Las Vegas. And if anyone got too curious, there was always the commission enforcement team. Nowadays, the feds aren't stupid. They know the outfit is still around. They have to rely on financial records, digital forensics, and most importantly, cooperation from mobsters who are willing to flip. But even that's not enough to break the outfit. Oh, sure, they've arrested a few guys and shut down a couple of illegal sports betting rings. But the big fish have somehow managed to stay just out of reach. In fact, the last time a boss was taken down was 20 years ago. You'd think that would have changed, right? Wrong. Even with wiretaps and encrypted phones, the feds are still struggling to catch the outfit's top brass. And it all comes down to one word: silence. If you want proof that the Chicago outfit still exists, look no further than the Cook County Sheriff's Office. In 2023, they launched an investigation into a series of suspicious deaths at the county jail. Turns out, someone was skimming millions from inmate phone accounts, and that someone was none other than Mikey the Fox Alosi, a capo in the Chicago outfit. He was eventually charged, but not before making a chilling threat. Anyone who testifies against me will be killed. And that's just the kind of intimidation that the outfit used to use all the time. But here's the thing, it worked. Dozens of inmates lost their lives under mysterious circumstances, allegedly to protect the secret. Sure, some of those deaths were probably just bad luck, but the outfit wasn't taking chances. And that brings us to the most important question. Who has the power? Who leads the Chicago outfit today? For starters, there's a guy named Salvatore Sali de Laurentiis. He's a veteran mobster with decades of experience raking in cash for the family. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. The reality is the outfit is divided into three main crews, each operating in their own territory. There's the Cicero crew based out of Cicero, Illinois, the Elmwood Park crew based in, you guessed it, Elmwood Park, Illinois, and the Melrose Park crew based in, Melrose Park, Illinois. Almost all of these guys are related to each other, which helps keep the heat off. To the outside world, they're just local businessmen. So how do they make money? Well, it's complicated. There are dozens of rackets still running in the Windy City. Illegal sports betting is still a big one. But these days it's all online, untraceable, and global. The outfit takes 10% cut from illegal bookies across the country. That adds up to billions every year. And don't forget loan sharking. Forget baseball bats and threats. Today's loans are handled through shell companies and offshore accounts. The interest rates can go well into triple digits. Then there's union racketeering. See, unions haven't gone away. In fact, they're bigger than ever. And if the outfit can get in on a union, they can skim millions from major construction projects all across Illinois. Finally, let's not forget money laundering. Restaurants, casinos, vending routes, fake consulting firms. Cash flows in and out of these places constantly, making it almost impossible to track. In fact, you might be sipping on an outfit shake right now. Now, this is where it gets tricky. The outfit doesn't run things like they used to. Back in the day, you could just follow the blood and money. These days, you have to follow the money, and then maybe you'll find a drop of blood. In 2025, the Chicago mob is less violent, but no less deadly. They may not wear fedoras and pinstripes anymore, but they still dress sharp. And they definitely still carry a gun. Want the truth behind America's darkest power plays? Hit subscribe now. Motivated Mafia brings you what the news won't. New videos every week. Stay dangerous.